it's Marissa with the Umbrian Sewist. Thanks for joining me today. Today is part 2 of the items I purchased on my recent trip to the US. Hopefully I'm looking a little more lively today. Today is Wednesday, so a few days after I got back, and I'm feeling more and more myself. And so I thought I would talk to you today, or bring this video to you today, to talk about this sort of bag making and haberdashery items, and a couple of craft items that I purchased as well. So I purchased all of these from a number of different places, so I will just sort of start in no particular order. I'll link all of the stores in the description box, and if possible, some of the items, but I do have quite a few, so that may not be possible. But I will first start with some items I purchased, some haberdashery items I purchased from Joann Fabrics. So I wanted to get some buttons. I have quite a few buttons. You can probably see like all of those jars are buttons. But those are buttons I got in sort of random bags of buttons. And so now that I've started making shirts, I realize obviously you need a number of buttons, not just one or two. So I purchased a few different buttons. So these are just sort of a pretty blue, simple button. I got obviously 8 of those. I then also purchased black, 8 of those. And it was like some sort of buy 3, get 2 for free. So I I purchased these buttons as well, which are sort of like a simple clear button. I then purchased some thread because they were having sort of 3 for 2 again on those, and I got, you know, navy blue because I use a lot, and then 2 white. And these are just dual duty, what's the brand? Coats? I don't know. Thread, nothing too exciting. And then I got some needles. So far, starting off with very boring things. I then went to Hobby Lobby and I purchased some more buttons. So these are quite cool. They're like brown, but they're almost like ceramic. And then I got these 2, blue and black. So that is all I would describe as haberdashery. Then I got bag making supplies. So I purchased the bag making supplies from 3 stores. The first is directly from Noodlehead. So I have made the Noodlehead minimalist wallet before, and I wanted to try another wallet with this really pretty piece of leather. And Noodlehead sell the piece of leather in exactly the right size for the wallet, so I purchased a piece of that leather. And I then also purchased a strap. So a leather sort of strap, which goes with their Yarrow wristlet, which, and it looks like I got some extra. So that's kind of like a dark brown color, and that's the right size for sort of to make the wristlet. And then you put the rivet here and you can hold it like that. And then the last 2 items that I purchased were these little bits of leather. So this is black and this is brown, and I'll get those out. And these are really nice. They're for sort of like the zipper pull. So you can see here, really pretty. It's quite a soft leather. And then you can use like a rivet here to secure it, and that could be a pull. So I thought those would sort of level my bags and zippered items. And then I mentioned this, if anyone saw my previous video on the fabric I purchased this pattern, which is the redwood tote, and I got the paper pattern, although the paper pattern really is the same as a PDF pattern because they give you the measurements for all of the pieces, and they're pretty much all squares or rectangles or whatever, so you kind of cut the pieces out that way. But I thought this was quite a fun bag. You can see you can wear it over your shoulder, or you can hold it by the handles. And I thought I would have a go at making that. So those were the items that I purchased from Noodlehead. Yeah, super happy with those. The next place I purchased some things was just Amazon in the US. Nothing too exciting. I purchased some buckles, which you can see here, rather, I was missing some particular haberdashery items for some of the bag projects I'm making. If you want to know what I'm talking about, you can check out my video on my plans for February and March, which is bags and shirts. And you'll see the bag patterns in that bag video. And I was missing some items. So this is one of the items. And then the other thing I purchased, which I thought was quite cool, is this. It's called a jig. It's to add the zipper pull to your zippers. Now, I have struggled slightly doing that. This seems a bit excessive in terms of like buying something specifically to add the pulls to. But I did watch a video, and the only way I was able to get the pulls on some of them was by watching a video that recommended use a fork, because as you can see, these are like the teeth on a fork. But this particular one has two sizes, so it's like a number 3 zipper and a number 5, although they look exactly the same. Actually, no, the 5 is clearly a bit wider. But I thought that would be quite useful, because you will see I purchased a number of zippers. And if you watch the video on my plans for the bag making, I have a lot of plans and we'll be putting in a lot of zippers. So those two things I got on Amazon. Then I purchased a bunch of zippers and zipper pulls from Zipper Valley. They have a beautiful website with lots of really, really nice zippers. And I wanted to take advantage since I was going to be in the US. So I purchased a number of zippers with both gunmetal black teeth. And I'll show you those. Let me get these out of the bags because they're really difficult to see. So this one is just a black zipper with the gunmetal black teeth, so quite a simple one. This I thought was quite pretty. It's kind of like a marled sort of blacky gray, again with the gunmetal zipper teeth. And then the last one is a striped one, which again I thought was quite fun. You can see it's striped, sort of black and gray. And those are the gunmetal teeth, although they are plastic, which is the quite cool thing about it. And I'll show you the zipper pulls that I got in that. So this is the first zipper pull. It's kind of like a, I don't know, like an old-fashioned bottle opener. Then I got these as well. And I believe I got maybe one more. Yeah, and then these, which are basically, so these are really nice with the, I'll open it because you can't really see. So these zipper pulls, you can see, have just this little loop, and that's quite nice to use with these leather zipper pulls, because then you just add that there, use a rivet, and then you've got quite a fancy zipper pull. So I got a few of those in the gunmetal. So that is all of the gunmetal zipper pulls. Then I purchased a few options with silver. So that's gray with the silver. Then I got quite a pretty blue. Actually, that is gunmetal. Sorry, that's with the gunmetal. I don't know if you can see that. And then I really liked this, which is a blue stripe, blue and white stripe with the silver. And I did get a number of silver pulls as well. So I got these in the silver, and also those with just a little ring, so I could add the leather. And then I purchased 3 of these bee zipper pulls, because I have, again, if you've seen the video on the bag making, I have some beautiful cotton and steel bee fabric, and I thought how cool to have a bee zipper pull. And then I purchased those zipper pulls with just the ring in like a brass color, because I have a bunch of zipper tape, which you will see for my next place that I purchased, that is in bronze. And then I just found these. These are the gunmetal with sort of a longer pull in the metal. And then as a freebie, I was given this zipper pull, which I thought was quite fun. So those are all the items from Zipper Valley. Really lovely products. And I like the uniqueness of some of the zipper tapes. The last place that I purchased is a store on Etsy. I've forgotten the name, but you will find it down below. And I will put it across the bottom here as well. So excuse me for all the rustling. But from this store, I purchased 2 types of zipper tape, which are these 2, which I really, really like. So this is like a beigey white stripe, and this is sort of a beigey, both with the bronze. And then I also purchased a bunch of zipper pulls, and these are sort of they call them like a donut zipper pull, but quite cool because you could add the leather to the end. So I thought it was quite versatile. And then I also purchased some of this webbing, which I thought was really cool because I have a bag that I needed some webbing for. And I thought that would go quite well because it is gray and the fabric is gray. So I thought it was quite interesting and unique. So I purchased that. Then the last set of items, I purchased, I believe, some of this from Hobby Lobby and some from Joann's. But it isn't sewing related, but it is Fimo clay, which is the lovely colored clay that you put in the oven and you can make all sorts of things with. You can make jewelry, you can make little figurines with children, and it's something that I've really started enjoying doing with my son and some of his friends when they come over. And I got some additional colors. These are some sparkly colors. I got these all from Hobby Lobby, and the big pack I got from Joann's. So this one has some really cool colors like these. This one looks like cement. And then I also purchased this, which look like little cookie cutters, but they're specifically for the Fimo. And I thought I may have a go at jewelry making. Now, you probably have noticed if you have watched any of my videos, I never wear jewelry. I used to wear jewelry all the time. When I got pregnant, I stopped wearing jewelry and I never started again. So, I thought it would still be fun. So, or I could make something else, but I do like the Fimo clay. It's really, really fun to work with. And I have made a bunch of things with this. I shall show you, not that they're that. So one of the things I like to make are these little beads. So I started making these with all the little offcuts, but you just then stick a skewer or something into them, and then you can make a bracelet or earrings or a little keychain. And it's quite a fun project for children because all you have to do is roll up a ball. And then when they're cooked, they just can put them on some string or a little clasp, the clasp, and they can hang it on like a school bag, a zipper. So that is what I have done with these. And again, it's quite a fun little activity to do with younger children. My son and I made these when he was 5, and we've made them throughout the last couple of years as well. And we had his friend over recently, and she made herself a bracelet. Anyway, that is everything I purchased from the US. And now, after this video is done, I can put everything away and get back to thinking about sewing. I haven't done much sewing, or that's a lie, I haven't done any sewing since I got back. But that was only a few days ago, and I have quite a big, heavy workload since I didn't work last week. And so thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you're well, and I will speak to you again very soon. Thanks. Bye.